Hi, my name is Rudolph, and I'm a therapist at the Family Service Center, and I want to tell you about why reading to your children for just 15 minutes a day could be the greatest gift that you ever give them. This simple habit can make all the difference in how prepared they are for school and beyond. So I want you to think about how many words children have heard by the time they reach kindergarten or age 5. I'm going to divide the group of kids into 4. So the first group are going to be kids who are rarely read to, maybe once a month or less. By the time those kids reach age 5, they'll have heard about 5,000 words, right? And so that's going to be represented with this single Lego brick here. Kids who are read to about 1 to 2 times a week, by the time they reach kindergarten, they've heard 60,000 words, right? And so 12 Legos here in a significantly larger stack than the previous one. Kids who got read to 1 book a day, by the time they got to kindergarten, they heard 170,000 different words, which is going to be represented with this way bigger stack of 34 Legos right here. Finally, the last group, the kids whose parents read to them for 15 minutes a day or 5 books a day, heard a whopping 1.4 million words by the time they reached age 5. Right? I tried to make a Lego stack out of it, but I couldn't because I don't have enough Legos, because it would be a Lego stack that's 297 Legos tall or 12 feet tall, and I don't have enough Legos for that. And so reading to your kids for 15 minutes a day can make a massive difference in how prepared they are by the time they get to kindergarten. So you might ask, well, why is that so important? So I want to paint you a couple scenarios about why that might matter. So imagine you're a 5-year-old going into kindergarten, and you're part of this first group whose parents rarely read to them, right? You're coming in with a word bank of 4,000 words that you've heard, 5,000 words you've heard, right? When school begins, you might feel like you're behind and like you're not quite sure how to keep up, right? And that could translate into something deeper, like a belief about yourself that you're stupid or that you're unprepared or that you're never going to be good at school. So that simple interaction, your first introduction to school in kindergarten, can translate into a lifetime of difficulties and false beliefs about yourself that can inhibit your future. Right, let's take the opposite example now. So the kid whose parents read to them for 15 minutes a day, right? That 12-foot stack of Legos with 1.4 million words that they've heard, right? For those kids, when they come into kindergarten, they're going to feel super prepared, right? School is going to seem easy and obvious, and they're going to build a belief about themselves that they're capable and that they can do whatever they want to do, right? And that initial contact with school is going to be positive and reinforce a future of being able to overcome difficulties. So giving your kids that advantage can make all the difference in the world, not just for how good they are at school and kindergarten, but for the rest of their lives and how they approach life in general. One last thing you might be wondering is, like, 5 books a day, that sounds like it's pretty intense. So I want to show you my daughter's reading list for tonight. It's going to be these 5 books, right? And one of them is Potty, right? And so there's very few words on each page, right? And so it's not about the amount of words you read, but it's the interaction with your child that's exposing them to ideas. And in a follow-up video, I'll show you what the best ways are that you can read to your kid. So I hope that was useful, and have a great day. Bye-bye.